First of all, getting engaged to someone is the craziest thing in the world. It's like, right before you're gonna tell forever, they're like, show me how good you can lie to me. It's the hardest thing in the world. It's so hard.
You're freaking out, like, don't ruin my moment.
Of course I'm freaking out. She was mad. She almost didn't even come. She was like, I really don't feel that well. I think I'm just gonna stay home today. Can't we just make up the shoot another day? And I was like,
level and.
Were you afraid that you were gonna, like, kind of get tense?
I was like, at the moment, if we start bickering, we're not gonna do it.
Hello my viewers, welcome to your favorite Hollywood celebrity updates. Please don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell icon for more celebrity gossip updates. Thanks for watching. Jimmy Fallon puts an end to Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco Love Island after releasing flirt pictures. Blanco accented his look with a pair of black cowboy boots, a look he's showcased before. His shoes featured a classic pointed toe, low block heel and an upper with a curvaceous embroidered design. All products and services featured are independently chosen by editors. However, Footwear News may receive a commission on orders placed through its retail links, and the retailer may receive certain auditable data for accounting purposes. Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco are making the rounds promoting their new album, I Said I Love You First, with their distinctive fashion senses on display. The couple went on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon on Thursday, where Gomez wore a black ensemble with Christian Louboutin pumps, and Blanco popped with color in a pastel shirt with cowboy boots. Gomez continued the timelessly elegant aesthetic she's been showcasing lately with a vintage black velvet dress from Thierry Mugler. The knee-length dress featured a V-neckline with elongated pointed edges in addition to extra layers at the skirt and puffy off-the-shoulder sleeves. Blanco, meanwhile, showed off his fun-loving style with a short-sleeve floral-patterned lavender top and patterned blue jeans, both of which featured glamorous embellishments. Today we're diving into something that's got the internet buzzing, an unexpected twist in the love story between Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco, and how Jimmy Fallon, of all people, just might have brought their dreamy romance to a screeching halt. Yeah, you heard that right.
Love that jam. Call Me When You Break Up. It was fantastic. I love that jam. Sunset Boulevard, I love.
Fallon, the usually lighthearted, goofy late-night host, somehow managed to throw a wrench into one of pop culture's most talked-about relationships, and it all unfolded after a set of flirtatious photos were released, triggering a chain reaction that no one saw coming. Let's rewind for a second. Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco's relationship has been on a slow but steady rise in the public eye. While neither of them had been loud about it at the beginning, there were subtle hints, carefully dropped comments, and the occasional blurry paparazzi photo that kept fans guessing. Then came the more obvious signs, romantic captions, insider confirmations, and eventually, candid moments that made their pairing one of the most talked-about celebrity relationships of the year. People were rooting for Selena, especially after everything she's been through, from high-profile breakups to her battles with health and mental wellness. Benny, known for his talent as a producer and songwriter, seemed like a low-drama, supportive figure, a creative match that respected her journey. For a while, everything seemed to be going smoothly. The couple was seen together at music events, cozy dinners, and even quiet getaways. It was like watching a romance unfold in real time, and social media couldn't get enough. But then came the photos. A new batch of pictures emerged that showed Selena and someone else, an unnamed model, a longtime friend, or perhaps just a flirtatious party guest, being just a little too comfortable. Her body language, the laughs, the way she leaned in, it all looked a bit too intimate to ignore. And while the identity of the other person wasn't immediately confirmed, what couldn't be denied was that these pictures painted a very different picture from the fairy tale that had been developing between her and Benny. Enter Jimmy Fallon. Now you might be wondering, how does a late-night host get involved in something like this? Well, Fallon had both Selena and Benny scheduled for separate appearances on The Tonight Show in the same week. The buzz around their relationship was already floating in the entertainment press, and fans were hoping for a sweet, maybe even collaborative moment between the two. But instead of playing matchmaker or offering a safe space for cute stories, Fallon surprised everyone by addressing the elephant in the room, those flirtatious photos. During Benny Blanco's segment, Fallon, with that trademark smirk of his, casually pulled up one of the pictures on screen. What started as a playful jab quickly turned into a moment of awkward tension. "So, Benny," Fallon began, "you ever see something online and think, that's interesting?" The audience laughed, but Benny's smile faltered. Fallon kept going, gently but unmistakably pushing the narrative. "Selena's out there living her best life, he added, this time with a knowing glance that said more.
What was it like on the day that Benny proposed? I'm assuming, did Benny propose, yeah?
Yeah.
No, she proposed.
No, it couldn't be, yeah. But did you know it was coming?
Broadcast to millions sparked a firestorm online. clips of the exchange went viral within hours. Fans dissected Benny's reaction, Fallon's tone, and the implications behind the joke. It wasn't just a light-hearted moment, it was a turning point that made everyone question the stability of Selena and Benny's relationship. Things escalated when Selena appeared on Fallon's show a couple of nights later. The energy was different. She looked poised, but there was an edge to her smile. Fallon didn't bring up the photos directly, but he danced around the subject with vague references to having fun and being seen out and about. Selena, always media-savvy, didn't take the bait. She kept it classy, deflecting with humor and focusing on her work. But viewers noticed the tension. It was clear that something had shifted. After the episode aired, the internet lit up with speculation. Had Fallon unintentionally, or intentionally, driven a wedge between the couple? Was he just doing his job as a host, or was there more to the story? Some fans even started floating wild theories, suggesting that Fallon had personal reasons for stirring the pot, though there's no evidence to support that. What remained undeniable was the impact. The flirt pictures, combined with the way Fallon brought them into the public conversation, put a strain on Selena and Benny's romance that was hard to ignore. In the days that followed, neither Selena nor Benny made any grand statements. But their silence spoke volumes. Social media activity slowed. The supportive comments and cute likes on each other's posts dwindled. Rumors of a cooling-off period started circulating through entertainment outlets, and sources close to the couple began hinting at space and re-evaluation. While not a formal breakup, it was clear that the relationship had hit a rough patch, and Fallon's segment was being cited as the moment that tipped the balance. To be fair, it's not like Fallon set out to sabotage their relationship. He's always walked a fine line between humor and heart, and his show thrives on pop culture buzz. But in this case, what might have been intended as a cheeky moment ended up being a catalyst for something bigger. He didn't just report on the drama, he became part of it. Some fans argued that Fallon was just reflecting what everyone was already thinking. After all, the photos were public, the speculation was rampant, and ignoring it might have felt dishonest. But others felt he crossed a line, that he took a private issue and turned it into a punchline. The debate sparked broader questions about how we consume celebrity relationships, and whether the media, late-night shows included, should be more mindful about the role they play in shaping narratives.